Children, last week we started with our new concept or new chapter, that is decimals. Okay, we discussed the introduction part in the Zoom class. Yes, the Google Meet, sorry. Today something more we are going to discuss about it. We discussed the place values of it. Like for example, the whole numbers place value, that is ones, tens and hundreds, and this is what 10x, that is 1 by 10, and ahead of it is hundreds and thousands. Okay, so this is not required right now. We are going to study the you can say the pictorial form of it. Means if you want to draw a diagram for this, okay, you want to show 123.5 in the form of a figure. How to do it? Now you can see this is what, this is in hundreds place. So this number is represented in a box which is divided into 100 parts. Okay, so this is 100. Now, if I talk about 2, this is 2 tens. 2 tens means 2 boxes which is divided into 10 parts. Here. This is what? Ones. 3 ones. Now, you will tell me how will it be divided. Okay, what part will it be divided? Just one part. Okay. One box which is divided into one part. But it is what? 3 ones. Yes? And it's a 3D figure, children, like this. Sorry. Like this. This will have like this 100, huh? Here also, here also, here also. 3D effect, 3D images. Now we have to show 10x. 10x means 1/10 part. Okay, so the 1/10 part means just the top part. But how many? How many? 5. That is why I have shaded the upper surface, that is the topmost surface. This is how we show 10x. That is the 10th part, or you can say the first part of 10 equal parts. So this is how we can draw a figure of numbers which are representing decimal systems. Okay. After this, children, we are going to discuss how to draw or represent decimal in a number line. How to draw or represent decimals in a number line. Now, suppose this is a number line. Okay, it is very simple. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, very simple to draw or to show the numbers in a number line. Now, how to show a decimal which is in, like for example, 0.8. Very simple, children. Once again, you can see here, this is 0. After 0, you will draw 0.1, then 0.2, then 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. So this is your 0.8. If we go ahead, let's see what happens. This is 0.9. And this comes 0. What? Not 0.10. This becomes 1.0, which is actually 1. Got it? So if I want to show 0.8 here, it will be small lines, okay, very close to one another, 8 lines. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 0.8. Okay. So we are not drawing anything extra here. We have just expanded. Okay, इसको zoom कर दिया हमने, आप समझ लो, इसको हमने zoom कर दिया, 1 सेंटीमीटर को zoom करके दिखा दिया. Okay, now suppose if this is instead of 0.8, if this is 2.8, then 2.8 के लिए हम इसको कहाँ बनाएंगे? 1.0 के बाद 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, going ahead 2.0, then 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 and so on. So this is how we represent decimals in scales or a number line. Okay. Now converting fractions into decimal. How is that possible? Is it possible? Let's see here only. This is what 0.8. 0.8. Can I write this in fraction? Is it possible? What is this? This is 8. So 8 can be written as numerator. Now, how many decimal places? 1 decimal place. So 1 0. So this is what? Fraction. Now can this be converted into decimal? Yes. 0.8. Okay. Similarly, if it is 8 by 100. 8 by 100. How will you write it as decimal? Now, we check the number of zeros, children, in the denominator. If there are 2 zeros, that means there should be 2 decimal places. Matlab, after the decimal, there have to be 2 places. Okay, but we have only one number, so we write it in the first place. First place from the right side. Okay, we write it in the first place. Second place, nothing. That means what to write? 0. And nothing here means what to write? 0. So your answer is what? 0.08. Okay. Similarly, children, if it is 8 by 1000, that means after the decimal, how many places? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now this 8 will come in which place? First place from the right. What to do here? Nothing is there means 0, 0. Here also 0. So what is your answer? 0.008. Clear, children? This is how we convert a decimal into a fraction or fraction into a decimal. Okay, let's take one more example. Instead of 8, if it is 18 by 10, so what should be the decimal? Now you check again, how many zeros? 1 0. That means after the decimal only one place. Okay, so let's see, right side pe kaun hai first number? 8. So here there should be 8. Now there is no place for 1 here, so where to write this 1? 1 will come here. So what is your answer? 1.8. Now if it is 18 by 100, 18 by 100 means how many places, children? 2 places. So after the decimal, you need 2 places. From the right side, what is the number here? 8. So it will come here. Then what is the next number? 1. Because the number is there, so we will put the number instead of putting 0. Now nothing is here, so what to put here? We put a 0. So the answer comes out to be 0.18. Okay? 0.18. Let's take one more example, children. ये last example, इसके बाद मैं आपको बिल्कुल परेशान नहीं करूँगी. 18 by 1000. Okay. Now, how many decimal places? 1, 2, 3. So we put the decimal and we put 1, 2, 3. Now, what number is here on the right side? 8. So what should come here? 8. After 8, is there any number? Yes, there is one more number. Let's write that number also. Now, any other number here? No. So what will come here? 0. So 0.018 is your answer. Clear, children? So this was very simple. Whenever the numbers are to be converted, the fractions are to be converted into decimals, you always see that the number has to be, the denominator has to be either a 10 or a 100 or a 1000. Okay? You cannot take 20, 30. Got it? Because you cannot divide them into, the parts. I showed you that's why I showed, when we started today's segment, I showed you the figure of it. Yes? It has to be in hundreds, thousands, tens, ones, tenths, hundreds. Got it, children? Okay. Now there's one more thing. We were talking about the denominator when it is tens, hundreds and thousands. Now what if the number is not tens, hundreds and thousands? If the denominator is not tens, hundreds and thousands, then what to do, children? Then we have studied equivalent fractions. Yes, we have to make it a 10, 100 and 1000. So you think of a number, by what can you multiply this by so that it becomes 10 or 100 or 1000. So first think about 10. Any number? 2, right? So if you multiply 2 here and here, what will happen to this 5? It will become 10. Yes. So let's do it. Now very simple to convert it into a decimal. Yes. So what do? We multiply here with a suitable number so that our denominator changes to a 10 or a 100 or a 1000. First we try for 10. नहीं हो रहा है, we go for 100. नहीं हो रहा है, we go for 1000. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो वो question ही wrong है फिर. Okay. So depending on this, children, we have a try these in page 167. We are going to do that try these today. Okay. You can do it in your book itself. Write 3 by 2, 4 by 5, 8 by 5 in decimal notation. Decimal notation मतलब उसको decimal में convert करो. So 3 by 2. Same type of question. Yes. Same type of question जिसका भी हमने discussion किया. Where the denominator is not a 10, not a 100, not a 1000. So we multiply, what should we multiply here to make it a 10? We multiply by 5. So this comes out to be 3 5s are 15 by 10. Now we have to convert it into a decimal. You can see how many zeros? 1 0. So after the decimal only one number. Yes? Or what should be that number? 5. So this is what? 1.5. Okay. Now what should be multiplied here? 2. Yes, because 5 2s gives us 10 and 4 2s gives us 8. So this comes out to be what? Only one place after the decimal, and that place will be taken by 8. So it is 0.8. Similarly, 8 2s are 16 and 5 2s are 10. So this gives us 1.6. Why? Because only 1 0, so only one decimal place, so only 6 will come after the decimal and 1 will come before the decimal. Okay? So this completes the try these. After this is exercise 8.1, which we are going to continue tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our online class, children. Okay, chalo then bye bye. Complete your work till here.